Good Easter Sunday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update. This one is for April the 20th, 2014. Cloud showers and breezes continue across eastern North Carolina for your Easter Sunday, but things will start to calm down finally as we head into Monday, as finally this area of low pressure pulls out of here. We do have a couple chances for rain in the forecast heading down the road, but they're very low end chances. Not all that big of a chance of rain over the next 7 days. But there is a big warm-up in store for us, so we'll talk about that here in the forecast update video. Well, I'll show you the satellite, the visible satellite from this morning through this afternoon, 8 o'clock this morning. We'll start this off, and you see the clouds were in place, and they kind of filled back in through the day, and now they're starting to come back down towards the south and east, and we'll start to see a little bit of clearing as we head through the overnight hours from northwest to southeast. I don't think we're going to go completely clear tonight, so don't be out there trying to stargaze across a good chunk of eastern North Carolina, but there are some breaks developing in the clouds as finally this thing's starting to kick out of here. You can actually kind of see there may have been some gravity waves from this system. You can kind of see right through there some waves kind of working their way through, so maybe some gravity waves coming off of this system, which indicates how strong this thing was. I mean, there was a lot of energy associated with it, and it's finally starting to kick on out of here. Here's a look at satellite radar and the 500 millibar chart, and there it is, stacked low. So slow to move out of here, and that's pumped up the ridge to the west. But needless to say, it has been a cloudy, dreary day again, and the winds have really picked up today, even worse than they were yesterday. We had 15, 25 mile per hour winds yesterday. Today, I think we're gusting as high as 35 to 40 miles per hour, especially near the coastline. But looking at the wide range of this and kind of giving you an idea, this looks a little busy, but it gives you the idea of where we're going in the next couple of days. You got your exiting low pressure system that has been so slow to get out of here, but it is moving out. It should be kicking out as we head through the overnight hours and through half the day tomorrow. I think it finally gets out of here by the afternoon hours tomorrow. Then you see that big hump. That's your big ridge building in here across portions of Alabama all the way through the Ohio River Valley. Warmth for Tuesday and possible storms late Tuesday. And that's with this little dip in the jet stream coming through Kansas as well as Oklahoma and the panhandle of Texas. But behind that, more ridging comes back in here, so that's going to be our late week warmth. And it's going to be quite nice for us here across eastern North Carolina. We just got to get there first. 68 on average across the east as we head towards Monday. Big boost on Tuesday. Big southerly push of wind coming off of the Gulf of Mexico, not only at the surface but from the upper levels as well. And on top of that, we're going to have some westerly winds associated with that, so maybe some downsloping coming off. Then we cool down. A little frontal boundary works through here. We'll probably drop down to the upper 60s, low 70s on Wednesday. Boost it back up towards the low 70s on Thursday, and then 80s for Friday and Saturday, and then another cool down by next Sunday. Here's a look at our precision forecast model. And overnight tonight, you can kind of expect, if you see the clouds completely clear out tonight, you may drop to the low 40s, but I don't expect most of our area to drop below maybe the mid to upper 40s, low 50s. Maybe some mid-50s out towards the coast. As we head towards tomorrow afternoon, the clouds will start to break up, especially deeper inland. Now, the coastal areas may stay just a touch cooler because of the cloud coverage, but I do expect everybody to at least get into the 60s tomorrow. There will be some areas deeper inland that possibly touch 70 tomorrow afternoon, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant on this 68. And it's because of the cloud coverage, but I do believe that with the northerly breeze, more landmass that this is coming over, we should be able to start to clear out and carve out the clouds. I think this is going to be more of a veil of clouds rather than thick cloudiness. It's going to be more of a filtered sunshine type of scenario out towards the coast, but it will keep you a little bit cooler, likely low to mid 60s, while deeper inland has that chance to get into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees through the afternoon hours. Then we'll clear it out, and Tuesday morning we're maybe looking at a few clouds to start off the day, be in the upper 40s and low 50s. Then we boost the temperatures way up there. I think most of the day on Tuesday going to be fine, mostly to partly sunny skies, but by the late afternoon, that's when we're going to be talking about that chance for maybe a couple storms to roll in here. So here's the precision forecast model. We'll take you into Tuesday morning, again, mostly to partly sunny skies through the day on Tuesday. There's your frontal boundary, and this is going to be what we call that Carolina front. It comes across the mountains, kind of dries itself out. So we're not going to have very much of forcing to go with this as it pulls through here. But it cools us down a little bit as we head into early on Tuesday morning. But we should try to manage upper 60s, low 70s on Wednesday. under sunny skies. High pressure builds in here, and then we're back up into the 70s again by the time we head towards Thursday. All right, here's a look at the 12Z GFS run, looking at the 500 millibar chart. And again, you see that ridge developing in here as we head towards Monday, as the low finally kicks out of here. Here's your low that's been plaguing us all weekend. That's going to finally kick out, because it's going to get a little push from this, and also that ridge also pulling in here as well. Here's the secondary ridge that pulls in here for the weekend. So needless to say, it's going to be more of a progressive thing rather than this thing kind of sitting on top of us. So Monday looks nice. We should start to clear out the skies. And again, the temperature is going to be one of those things where it will depend on where you are. The winds will still be up there, anywhere from about 10 to 15, 25 miles per hour near the coastline as that low finally kicks out, but at least the thickness values start to come up, and I still think mid to upper 60s for our coastal area, mid 60s for the coastal areas, and deeper inland, that's where we could see temperatures closer to the upper 60s and low 70s. We'll take you out towards Tuesday, and there's our chance for showers and thunderstorms. The main low is way up to the north though, but it doesn't look like the rain showers really get in here until probably we'll say 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, and there's only going to be a slim chance for a few gusty showers and storms. We're not expecting severe weather out of this, not a lot of forcing associated with this system. And again, when you look at the upper air chart, just not a lot of forcing associated with it, so we're not expecting a lot of storminess with it, but hey, we're going to warm it up beforehand. We should make the upper 70s to near 80 that afternoon. And look at the ridge back off to the west. That's going to be building in here over the next couple of days. Wednesday, we start to get on the backside of the trough. Now, that's going to be a cooler look for us. And again, that's likely going to afford us only the upper 60s to near 70 degrees on Wednesday. But at least sunshine will be in play. We go out towards Thursday. Here comes the ridge. And we'll still be a little cool because we'll still be with a little bit more of a northwesterly flow. High pressure would be centered on top of us at that point. We'd start to get on the dirty side of it, starting to get a little bit of moisture trying to creep in here on the west side, likely lower 70s as we head towards Thursday. Look at as we head towards Friday, how the thickness values come way up there, but there is that chance for a couple of showers and thunderstorms. The 564 line comes up north. Whoa, we haven't seen that in quite some time. We should be able to make the low 80s on Friday if this is correct. And again, there will be that chance for a few hit or miss showers and thunderstorms. Not everybody's going to get wet, I don't think, with this system as it pulls through here. Now, I think the GFS is a little wet on this as it pulls through here, but it clears out fairly quickly by the time we head towards Saturday morning. The winds will be quite brisk, though, as the low kicks out of the north on the GFS, and some cool air looming up to the north as well. But a lot of the indications that European is still printing 80s that day on Saturday, and the GFS is still printing in the upper 70s and low 80s as well, because the thickness values haven't come all the way down just yet. Now, as we head towards Sunday, there's a difference in the modeling. The GFS very deep with this trough diving south. The Europeans say no, that's not going to happen. Now, we'll keep the chance for a shower in the forecast. I'm going 75 right now, and that's going to be kind of conservative. That's the low end of guidance on Sunday. But besides the GFS is printing 65 for a high. With this deeper trough axis comparative to a little bit more of a zonal flow from the European. So we'll watch that. That's going to be a changeable forecast for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but I think we'll be dry at least for Saturday and most of Sunday. But we'll have to make that mention from that temperature swing possibly. We'll take you out towards the end of the forecast period, and what we're going to be watching is this area of low pressure developing back over towards the west. That could prove interesting in the long range, and kind of looking at that could be a severe weather look for places like Louisiana, Arkansas, and possibly even Mississippi. So we'll watch that, but nothing affecting us here in eastern North Carolina. We'd be a little bit on the cooler side, though. We'd likely be in the 70s on Monday. That's going to do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update video. You can stay up to date with us Facebook, Twitter, WNCT.com, and our brand new Storm Team 9 app in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Have a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your Easter Sunday, a great day tomorrow, and a great weather week ahead.